For those of you who don't know, stealing valor is pretending to be someone in the military or having military honors where you clearly do not have. What's up, guys? This is GN, guys. If you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. So, Nathan Phillips. This guy right here. This phony activist guy. Skrillex guy. This guy who's trying to get a rise out of people, who's going after this 17-year-old junior in high school. He went to this kid. So, we all know the story. But here's the crazy thing. The guy who exposed him. So, this is how you get a military records of a certain person. It's public record. So, what you do is you file an OMPF. It's a record that... It's a request to get the military records of a specific person. So, you do that. You ended up... You get the record of that person. And you see, like, it's pretty much public record. After a while, if you're a relative and he was in the military, he passed away, you can request it. So he got the records. This guy, Nathan Phillips, on his Facebook was saying stuff like, "I was a Vietnam veteran." He said that in his Facebook page, and on the interview, he was using weasel words like, "Oh, during Vietnam times," and he did not clarify his service. The fact of the matter is, he was trying to insinuate that he was a Vietnam veteran, which is clearly a lie on his behalf. He was trying to garner sympathy by the fact that this nation holds the Vietnam veterans in a certain esteem. And he's trying to use it to propagate his propaganda, to go after this child and use that moniker of Vietnam veteran to go after this child. That's a nice diametrically opposed rich. Well, he's not. I don't know if he's rich, but white privileged Trump supporters against a poor Native American veteran. Such a diametrically opposed figures. I actually know a couple of Native Americans that were in the Marines. They're cool guys. I mean, people are. You gotta base people on individual. This is I met a bunch of cool guys that were in the Marines that were also Native, and I met one or two guys that weren't cool. But most of the part, every veteran I know is pretty cool. So, this guy's he's a piece of crap. He's nobody likes this kid. Nobody likes this guy. This kid, I mean, people are trying to like step back. Washington Post issued an editor's note on their former tweet. A retired Navy SEAL who claims to have outed Covington viral figure. Alright, so a little background. Don Shipley and Buzz 131 has been around since forever. 2008, in fact. I remember listening to him before I even joined the military. He's a pretty cool dude. I like him. And this is 2008, around the early 2010s. This is when people were going after these stolen valor people really hard. These veterans. And you know what? If you suspect someone that's stealing valor, just record them. Don't confront them. I would say you gotta confront them, because if they are stealing valor and they're civilians, more than likely they should be. In fact, they should be protected under the First Amendment. You don't have to, there shouldn't be any law that prevents people from wearing military garments. Sure, and in peacetime, that's something that I'm a very strong proponent of the First Amendment, as you could tell, and I'm kind of trying to draw a very good line. I want to protect the First Amendment, but I also understand that you don't want to mistake someone for a veteran, even though a lot of these people who are stealing valor don't know how to wear the uniform properly. Alright, but let's stay on this trajectory. Let's not go on a tangent. Don Shipley has been he's been known for like revealing these people who steal valor and making them famous, in a way. So his account was banned. It's been around since 2008, so more than 10 years. He's been exposing people who steal valor, and he's had over about 230 subscribers. So, someone this time I emailed, and I was banned for posting a video several years ago, and phony Navy SEAL several years. I didn't doubt it cost it. Don Shipley told PJ Media. If you ask me, it was because of outed Nathan Phillips, the Indian who masqueraded as a Vietnam veteran, and that is true. The timing is suspicious. He's exposing this phony veteran, Nathan Phillips, and like a week or two after that, his entire video gets his entire channel gets deleted. And there's these corporate leftists that do this crap. Like, you think you're destroying someone by shutting them down? No. Like Terry Rancher said, if you cut out a man's tongue, you're afraid of what he has to say. So, this is by Deborah Hine on PJ Media. They got this first. YouTube last week deplatformed a YouTube channel for specializing in exposing stolen valor. I already told you what stolen valor is. He told PJ Media he thinks his channel was taken down because he outed Nathan Phillips. And you all know YouTube and the Silicon Valley people are inundated with leftists. Shipley confirmed that he'd been booted off of YouTube by post of Extreme Seal Adventure Facebook page on February 21st. So, we'll bear off YouTube again. Par for the course. Just join us on the other side. So, definitely check that out, guys. Shipley told PJ Media that it wasn't the first time his channel had been put on YouTube prison. I've been on YouTube prison for when a phony seals would cry about their being posted, Shipley said via email. He said posting privilege in the past had been restricted to 6 months. This time I was told by email I was banned from the video that I posted about several weeks. Hang on a second. Just give me 1 second. If you ask me, it was because I outed Nathan Phillips, the Indian guy who was masquerading as a Vietnam veteran. The Indian who was masquerading as a Vietnam veteran. I don't want to misquote him. Don Shipley. That video got a lot of attention, a lot of big lawsuits pending from it. In one of the recent videos, Shipley exposed tribal elder Phillips, who falsely accused the Covington kids of bullying him in Washington, D.C. last month. Phillips has repeatedly made claims of being a recon ranger and a Vietnam Times veteran who came home and spat on, called a baby killer, even though his service record showed he'd 0 deployments left in the United States. I wonder when he got called a baby killer. Was it when he came home from boot camp from San Diego to wherever the hell he is? Shipley talked about his case and video went viral. So, let's read more. Last month, Phillips set off a media firestorm when he claimed multiple interviews that the boys had formed a mob around him, mocking him, and he was peacefully marching. False narrative resulted in hundreds of threats against the school and the school's students across the country by phone, email, and social media. Lawyers representing Nicholas Salmon has identified over 50 people and who are liable for and have sent documents preserving letters. Attorneys of Ellen Wood and Todd McMurdy said filed a lawsuit against Washington Post seeking $250 million. That's the purchasing price of Washington Post, by the way. In both contemporary and punitive damages, compensatory and punitive damages. And team has intended to sue Phillips. Boy, doesn't that feel great? Whose lies are the ball rolling on the agenda-driven smear campaign against the clients, the rest of the Covington boys. The reason given of the YouTube has terminated the account was multiple and several violations. Severe violence of YouTube provision content designed to harass, bully, and threaten the liars, pretenders, and frauds exposing and doubtly threatened by the video. But his 232,000 subscribers obviously felt otherwise. It's funny how these people are trying to take down people who are exposing the truth. Obviously, this is not caused by these previous videos that were issued a year ago, even 10 years ago. There's something recently, something recently that happened that caused YouTube to take action. They were unhappy with the narrative that was being pushed by Nathan Phillips, and this is something that got egg on YouTube's face. So guys, if you like my content, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to PewDiePie. Let's beat T-Series, guys.